Yeah, it is time.
Let's
Number
go,
one,
solutionaries.
Let's
What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Lennart, subprime hero.
And we are live in lovely Lexington on day three of this Kain workshop. And we are so excited. Can't believe we are on the last day already. I feel like we've been here interviewing like crazy, and you know we have been. So keep watching, but help us out right now because we have another solutionary inside the cafe. Tag a car guy.
Tag a car gal and share. Get it out there, my friends. We need as many people in here as possible. Whether you're watching this on a replay or live, share this out because we have some great information. We have somebody special on the show today that me and Lou are about to introduce. Let's do it, Lou.
Oh, let's get it rocking. So we have the one,
the only Shane Stender. That's right. Let's go. Hey, what's up, man? Excited to have you on the show. Way to kick off the day. You are the first brew, the fresh brew of the day, man. That first cup. Man, let's go.
Early.
Best part of waking up is some Shane Stender in your cup. So let's make this happen, man. Excited, yeah, dude. We're excited
to be here. Excited to be here with you guys, man. This is awesome. So thanks for doing this.
Oh, brother, no problem at all, man. We appreciate you for being here. You know, this event that we're at is special. You know, this is our second year, Lou and I. This is the first time we've been able to host our podcast here, and we're so honored that David even asked us to do this. And I know a lot of people here, everyone feels honored to be here. Yeah. You know, so this is like a privilege in a way, you know, even though we're all here spending our time to be here, doing all these things, but the honor of learning the education that we're getting, knowing that this is a place where you can come in and meet plenty of great vendors, but at the same time also be educated on some great ideas. So, you know, for you, what brings you to this event? What makes you guys say, hey, this is the one to come to?
What brought us to this event was David Kain. I mean,
that's a common noise.
Like
I love that.
Right? We've done 16 interviews before this one, and I think that has been on all of them.
It's a theme, right? It's a theme. Yes. But no, seriously, I got to meet David Kain years ago when I was working on the manufacturer side of things, and some of the work that he was doing with the manufacturer, and just always appreciated the work that he does and the way he goes about it.
Yep.
And the way that he keeps this more of like a workshop than a conference.
Yes.
It's boutique. You know, we're boutique. And so really like the idea of doing something that is not, you know, the really large scale, you know, conference setting, but something that's a little more intimate and gives you the opportunity to really hear speakers and then interact with them afterwards and just keep that kind of engagement going with everything that's being talked about these past 3 days.
And he's consistent with making sure connections are happening. That's good stuff, Shane. The thing that stands out to you the most about this particular time? What is it that's like popping out to you this time? Other than we went to the castle, we got to the races again, right? There was an interesting occurrence that did happen yesterday at the track. But other than that, with everything that we've been assembling today or up till today, what has been like the one thing that's like, man, that's popping, and I do love this piece of it?
Yeah.
Oh,
The networking. I mean, David Kain said it at the beginning. He said, you know, use this as a time to make friends, get to know each other, and I really feel like that's been the highlight for me. Interacting with a lot of people that I've met online that might, you know, follow me or look at my content online, and now getting to see them in person.
Yeah, man.
And really have that, you know, face-to-face engagement with some people that we've only known online has been great. And then just building some connections, you know, with people in between the meetings and the conferences and the speaking engagements.
Man, I think you said that really good, brother, and I agree with you 100% on that. And I know Lou had something about to say. I didn't mean to cut you off. You're about to say something.
I mean, David is a master relationship maker.
Yes.
And he helps to prod us in doing that. I mean, we're a bunch of car guys, car gals, business owners, boutique or bigger, right? And whatever the case, we know that we got to make connections, but it still helps to have a big brother, a dad, prod us into go talk to your friends.
Yeah.
Go hang out with go hang out with your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's someone you need to go talk to. Go,
exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
That's exactly how this happens, but that's why this is so important. Like, you know, I was thinking about, I never thought about it that way. And you said something that kind of struck me a moment ago. You said, you know, it's like a smaller conference. You know, I was thinking, oh, it's like a mastermind. No, it's a smaller conference. But this is an exclusive conference is what I would say, because David literally does handpick everybody that comes in here. He goes through and he looks and he talks to them and he gets to know about them. He wants to make sure that they fit within the culture of what he's trying to educate about, right? And when he does that, it's a special feeling. So when we get here, we're all already connected. We're all already on that same frequency. He knows that. So the way that we connect is so easy and smooth because of that. So it's because we're all like-minded. When like-minded folks get together, things seem to get better, you know, and I love that. Definitely. That's what he's doing here at this conference. I'm telling you, this should be called not a workshop, but a conference, David. I'm going to tell you, you're doing a great job. This is literally like what a conference should be feels, but so much more like we get to know everybody. At a lot of conferences, you don't meet a quarter of the people there, right? And here you get a chance to meet everyone. And I love even the way that he gets the people involved, everyone involved in going to every booth, not to be pitched, but to be educated.
Right.
Hey, let's go around, go meet everybody here, get your stickers, make sure you guys fill this stuff out. Let's give you a chance to. And I think that's creative. I think it's fun. But at the end of the day, when you go to each one of these booths, they're there to educate and have fun and get to know others. And I love that, man.
And, you know, along those lines too, one of the things that I've found really unique this week in our first time being here is as people are around from booth to booth, it's not just, you know, the dealership attendees going around, but the vendors going around and getting to know each other and learning about what each other are doing, and also making some bridges there, you know, which is super important. And that's something we've been advocating for in the industry is working together. You know, a lot of people do a lot of really good things, and especially in the world of data, which talked about a lot this week, you know, there's opportunities for companies to work 100%. Together and bring products together and do some collaborative projects. And so having some of those discussions with people has been just phenomenal.
And that's something that
I love that point.
Is also an added theme to what we keep seeing at this event, is that so many people are finding a way to connect and promote other products that do complement theirs, that do work together. And that's a synergy in the industry that we've needed. Many other industries have it, but the auto industry is beginning to do this more unionizing. Like we're really coming together in a way that's encouraging, because we've wanted that. We wanted to see different, not just elements technology wise talk to each other, but companies talk to each other, work with each other to help the experience, so that we all actually do what we're trying to do, which is help the end user, help the customer get what they want, right? Yeah. And then in the end, those that are delivering the product or having whatever experience they are with that customer, peace of mind and ease, just like is here. With the vendors that do get the chance to be here, everybody's in chill mode. Everybody's relaxed, and because they know they're going to get the chance to do their thing. And because of the master relationship maker that David is, everybody gets the chance to do that. Everybody, and then says, you know what? Let's actually talk about how we can merge this. How we can blend this. Go ahead and play your tambourine, and I'm going to go ahead and get on the keys. You know, everybody finds their instrument.
We're gonna make a good melody together.
Yes. So with the good melody, so we had a good band out there last night. What did you like about the castle? I mean, that was the first time for us as Kentuckians to ever go to the castle. What did you think of that?
That was my first time there as well, and God, what an amazing place! I mean, super unique. Great story behind it. Beautiful grounds, in general, just beautiful inside. And then of course the actual event with the music and the bourbon tasting. I mean, you can't go wrong when you're at a Kentucky Castle with some great bourbon. So it was just good, really good.
You can get a lot of it. It was a lot.
I had a few of those tastes. I can tell you Lou did too.
Yeah,
so
a bunch.
It was a great time last night. David did host a great event there at the castle. That I was just so honored to be there, and so it was so much fun for us. We got to bring our wives, Lou and I did, and that was a lot of fun. You know, that band was pretty badass. You know, they really were. They were jamming out, and they were playing some really cool, like just jazz feeling beats, just getting to it. I was like, this is killing it,
They
man.
got people up and dancing.
Oh, I know. I was
good.
I was boogieing a little bit for sure. But that's the whole point. You know, it's to break loose. You know, we come to these events to not just get educated and sit there and take notes. It's also to go out, network. You talked about a lot of how vendor to vendors meeting and how they're starting to collaborate, which is we need to have the great collaboration in automotive, right? More companies need to come together and remember it's about the dealer, it's not about us. If we remember that, just like we preach to dealers about, hey, it's about the clients, it's about your customers. We need to give them an experience. Well, same thing here. Yeah. We need to make sure that we all understand that. And if sooner we do that, the better this industry will be, the sooner that we can all start collabing and helping each other grow each other's businesses instead of fighting each other to make one look better than the other. It's gonna be much stronger. But that's why this event's special, because that's what this is about. You know, you go to a lot of other events and they're over here talking about they suck over. You know, you see all that. Yeah. It's silly. It's silly. And it's we should all be uplifting each other. And the more you uplift, the more you give. I mean, I don't know how many times we have to be told this. We've heard this quote: the more you give, the more you get. And it's truth. And it's unbelievable. And it's not about the getting, but it's something about giving that you do get. Yeah. So it's beyond money. It's beyond that. It's fulfillment. Yeah. It's a fulfillment. It's love. It's passion. It's so much more. And it's legacy. You know, so it's pretty awesome. So let's speak about legacy. Let's talk about Silverback a little bit. Yeah. So what's rocking and rolling over there? What's hopping and popping?
We have been rocking with a lot of new products, but mainly, you know, for us, we do a lot of things, and we think we do a lot of things really well. But programmatic media, awesome. Happens to be a space that we've really worked hard in, along the lines of collaboration. You know, we collaborate with a lot of different data providers, inventory providers, to really put together a great programmatic platform that dealers can't really find, you know, anywhere else. And using a lot of collaboration from all these data providers and everything to put together this really true omni-channel platform that gives them true objectivity. Because one of the things we've seen in media, you know, and as media is progressing and as it becomes all about data, you know, it's about transparency in the information.
Absolutely.
Transparency in the data, using good data, and then being objective in where you deliver, you know, not setting up and saying, well, we're only going to deliver ads, you know, on this one specific publisher or this one specific channel, you know, and taking media to this next level. We talked about collaboration amongst agency and with dealers and stuff, collaborating amongst, you know, all the different tactics. You know, we as marketers for years have gone around making, you know, gut business decisions, right? You know, hey, I really think I need to put this much money into, you know, connected TV, and I really need, you know, a streaming audio.
Absolutely.
And maybe I need a display campaign. I'll put some money, you know, there, and we're making these decisions in silos. But now, with the technology that's in programmatic advertising, we can let the machine learning make these decisions and really look at data.
That's huge.
That says, hey, this was the right place to serve an ad because the user was doing something, you know, important. And it doesn't really matter about the channel or the publisher anymore. That's the least of the priorities. The first priority is that audience.
So good.
You know, is that customer, you know, what's the right place, right time to serve them that ad.
To talk to them about what they're looking for, right? Yeah. What it is that they're in the market for. And just seeing the genius that so many different companies are recognizing how important it is to say, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and wipe it off the table real fast and let them build the block, put the blocks together, right? Let's let them put together what it is that they're wanting, how they want it, and let's talk to them there instead of just telling them this is how this is going to be made, right?
100%.
I love taking the Legos out and making something completely different than what the box says. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And inventing something that's unique to you and the person that's actually going to be using it is what we all want, right? I mean, it when it gets discussed, it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. We should be doing that. But now when you start to see it come together and you see people actually have the experience and then say, that's how we want it, right? Oh, what have you been hearing from the dealers? What has been some of the feedback you've been getting after they've been implementing a precise strategy. Like if it was ideally how you would step in and say, all right, let's set this up the way that you want this and the way that we believe our technology would work best for you. What's some of the testimonies you've heard from dealers?
We're seeing really good data on return on ad spend,
Awesome.
especially because with like collaboration, we collaborate with Urban Science
Sweet.
to be able to show what that ad has done all the way through that customer's journey from their first ad experience, their last ad experience, and then all the way to the sale at the end. So dealers being able to see that full funnel of, hey, this is the best path that my customers are seeing ads in, and then that's relaying in sales. They can see that whole cycle, and really get to understand like the opportunities in marketing, and they can take that to their offline, decision making and their merchandising, their in-store merchandising, decision making that they're doing. So it gives them a lot of really good information to work with. The other thing that I'm hearing here, especially after speaking on it, and sometimes when you talk about programmatic, it's not something that every dealer really knows about or understands yet. So, and it can be a complicated subject matter. It's got a lot of acronyms.
A lot of language.
It's got a lot of acronyms. A lot of language.
Acronym soup. Just
we try to break it down and keep it simple. So that everyone can digest it. But we're seeing a lot of questions come up, and for me that's the best. When I had the opportunity to present, I wanted to draw questions, just want to get people thinking about these things and really trying to digest, all right, this is what I know, this is what I don't know, where can I find the answers to the things that I don't know so that I can start to use these tools in a better fashion.
Oh, wow.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome, man. You guys got some really cool stuff going on, and it's right on what's happening, and that's important. I love that you keep talking about collaboration, brother, my man.
Yeah.
And that's it. Keep doing that. Don't ever give up on that. And every time that you feel like there's something missing, that's what it is. It's usually a collaboration that'll help you fix whatever that missing link is. It's a puzzle piece. We all fit inside that puzzle somewhere, right? We just got to figure out where that piece goes. Sometimes it's hard to find it, but when you find that piece, it makes the puzzle so much clearer, right? And you're like, whoa, there it is. And all of a sudden, everything else, you find all these other pieces, you can start putting them in so quick, right? And that's what it is, man. So I'm excited to see what you guys are doing, man. I love the name of your company. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm kind of I love silverback gorillas. I think they're amazing animals. They're a great species that just shows that, man, how amazing this planet is, just how powerful they are too, and how smart they really truly are. So that's pretty cool that you guys are using that name, but the strength of it, I like
the strength of the silverback gorilla on your side.
Strength.
Let's go.
That's right.
Get you some of that. But there is so much more that we want to keep brewing with all of you solutionaries out there. Do yourself a favor and make sure that you do connect with the people that you want information from. But
that's right.
Solutionary right here, we want to make sure that you recognize that our friend Shane is
100% CGC approved.
So when you're making your decision about who you team up with, if you want a silverback CGC approved gorilla helping you out, come on, give them a little bit of help. And give them a little bit of a shout out and find out how you can get upgraded, upshifted, and uplifted by finding out what it is that they're brewing over there with them. Shane, how do you want people to get a hold of you? What is the best way for them to reach out?
Best way to reach out is on our website, silverbackadvertising.com. Also on LinkedIn. They can check me out on LinkedIn. That's a great way to get in touch and start a conversation.
Yeah, I typed your name in. I found him really quick too. So folks, listen, doing great things. Shane is an amazing person. He's in here just trying to bring a new life. He's collaborating, which is the future, right?
Yep.
The great collaboration is happening, my friends, and I love that you're doing that. Brother, thank you for being on the show. Man, great time. Me, he is CGC approved. But before we get out of here, brother, we gotta drop some F-bombs, man.
That's right.
It's not fun unless you drop in F-bombs, right? But these are the ones that don't offend the moms. So we're gonna go ahead and break these out to forgive, the focus, and fly. We're gonna wipe off the weight of unforgiveness, all the stuff that we didn't do wrong or we didn't do right, and all the things that people did wrong to us. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna focus on what we want, and because once you're able to do that, you're able to focus on what you want because your hands are free. Now you can focus, and when you're focused, you know what the deal is. You just keep flying. And when you're flying, you're going to just keep growing. So let's do it together on a count of 3.
Hands on the shoulders.
Hands on the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Forget. Focus. Fly and keep growing. Keep growing.
That's right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in on day 3 in Lexington. The incredible Shane right here has really brought some good information about what is being fused together, and you want to get some more of that. Make sure that you reach out to him.
That's right.
Make sure that you continue to brew solutions and stay tuned because there's plenty more brews to come. This ain't the last one. And we are excited again to be at this Kain event. Thank you so much for everybody that's been involved.
It's been
Thank
so
you
fun.
so much.
So
David
fun.
Kain, again, when you get the chance to see this and you see all the people that have loved on you because you've loved on them, car industry, you'll see exactly what it takes to step to the next level. And it's really just by caring, smiling, and really being genuine about making the right connection.
That's so truth. That's what he does.
With that said, I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And I'm Fred Leonard, subprime hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee podcast with our special guest today, the one,
the only Shane Stender.
That's right.
That's right. With Silverback Advertising, folks. And that B is a capital B because that's how strong they are, right? Let's go. Check them out. There's a website. Go reach out to them. Here's his email address. Reach out to them. I'm telling you, you guys cannot miss out. Let's go.
We out.